Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU5 as Sweden. In previous episode we had our fight against Teutons and Livonia, and then Norway called us in against Denmark, who seems to have lost a bit of land over here for Cologne, and I guess Schleswig, who is... whose vassal were there again? Brunswick, right. So Cologne and Brunswick kind of, I guess, a war against Denmark. We're kind of helping there. We do actually have... Poland also in this war, which they've got a lot of troops, so we do need to deal with that. And I think what we are going to actually do, as these ships seem to have repaired now, we'll go ahead and send them. Actually, can I? Oh yeah, we've got the one transport in there. We'll go and move this one actually over here, and we'll move the other fleet there, so we can make sure that the Polish troops hopefully won't get in here. But we can basically close off the strait access over here, hopefully at least. But also make sure that those ships don't get anywhere from their port. So the Danish ships are going to be fine, and we'll eventually start sieging down the fort over here in Helsingør. It might take a little while before we actually take that, but we'll get there eventually. We do need a bit of reinforcements in here, which are actually right now taking some attrition. Although it's not too bad. I suppose it is middle of the winter, to be fair. So it should be alright. Oh, it's understandable. Oh, and we caught them trying to get out of the port there with the transports. I mean, if they really want to lose 16 or 6,000 men, not 16,000 men. Okay, we didn't sink all of them. We did damage a whole lot of them. Oh, are they going to try again? I guess so. Alright then. Oh, and that is the entire fleet gone. Alright then. Well, let's get to siege down the port. They are rearranging their troops though. We're still in the 1.07 patch. Which means that whatever the enemy has their entire, or the AI has their entire army stack wiped, I think it's instantly re-raise it. Was a bit annoying. Maybe at least it does still count for the war score and all that. So it's not like it's the end of the world, it's just rather annoying. But the Danish war enthusiasm is 0 at this point, so at least we got that going for us. We've got 44% war participation as well, so that's not too shabby. I believe we've got the, yeah, we've got the blockade in here. We don't have enough cannons yet to help deal with that. We could potentially recruit some more troops, admittedly, although we might actually want to save up some money. There's one of the buildings that we haven't built yet in Stockholm, which would be very handy, and that's the Royal Garden. That would allow us to get a lot of extra diplomats, which would save us a lot of money on a monthly basis. So I reckon we should probably do that. Also getting the supply cards researched right now. And it looks like there's the Icelandic troops over here, which I don't know if they're doing anything. No, they're just sitting there. The enemy's got their troops in a boat again. We're taking some damage on the ships here, but nothing major. I don't know where the Polish troops are. I don't know if they can actually reach us right now. They might not be able to get military access. So the 20,000 troops that they have, 23,000 plus their vassals, so close to 30,000 they have, might not actually be able to reach the war zone, and thus this should be fairly simple war for us to fight. We are reducing our war exhaustion now slowly, I suppose, now that the sea areas over here aren't frozen over. So it helps a little bit, because it counts as blockade if or when those areas are frozen over. I've queued up a few more texts as well, put in the Chancery max level and universities and right of nobility. I believe there's going to be several other things, like the bureaucracy, that we might want to research as well. And maybe the entire Piracy Leagues. But I'm not going to queue up everything yet, because we're not too far from... Actually, we have just reached Age of Discovery, haven't we? But the things haven't started spreading to us, have they? Nothing has been actually discovered yet, is the thing. There's 6% chance for these, but yeah, no, we don't know where those are going to be yet. But I have a pretty good suspicion that New World will at least be in somewhere in Iberia. Speaking of which, oh, Portugal's still actually alive, which is a bit surprising. Almira is also still alive, though. Aragon has not lost land to... Oh, actually, Aragon may have gained a bit of land here. I don't know, actually. Yeah, possibly. Well, good on them. Hey, we get another bit of land over here in inland, or inner portions of Finland. There we go, now we're getting decent money again. I suppose since we don't need to buy any food, or less food at least during the summer. Are we actually making any money from blockades or anything like that? I don't think so, no. Ooh, supply shortage. So how much... they've still got quite a bit of troops in here. 227 defenders. So even if we could, assaulting the fort would be most likely a failure. And that would allow the enemy to then utilize their troops. Why is... oh, there's Brunswick troops over here. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Remember, I thought that was England. Oh, England's fighting France again. Right. We could raise some troops. We do also still have unpressed claim against... Glamorgan. Yeah, we could claim the throne. No, I don't think we will. Oh, Glamorgan's actually been seized down by France. Right, so France is pretty strong, as per usual. Do still have the transport fleet over here, which I suppose... I don't really need the naval levies anymore, do I? Just gonna disband all the levies now. That's gonna get us a little bit more people back to work. Not really a whole lot, but hey, it still helps. So our side has a good 30% war score. Norway is still not really doing much with their troops. Or at all. It's just Iceland that sees down a little bit over there, but they're taking attrition. There's me and Scania sieging down Helsingor. And after that is Copenhagen, and then probably all the way to Falster. The warlord is Alfred van Diest. The many colors involved in creation of art are second nature to many painters such as Alfred van Diest. Wait, his, Low Franconian Catholic. Right then. His, strokes bring joy to the people, bring together poor and rich, healthy and infirm, as they marvel at the sight of artwork imprinted around the center of Uppsala. Recently, we have been receiving a mounting number of requests to further fund this new art style by erecting more walls for Alfred to beautify. Let's see, so for 38 ducats, pop satisfaction in Uppsala for a whole lot of pops there. And he gains 3% more artistic skill. On prosperity in Uppsala grows, okay. Or we take... and you know what? I think that's fine. I mean, it's a bit of money, but, you know, it's a bit of culture as well. It would mean... or, like, it would kind of make sense from a rural perspective to try to keep the people happy, because Uppsala is actually a fairly sizable population. And that, of course, gives us a bit more income and whatnot down the line. No, Teutons are offering another alliance. At this point, no. We already had a war. I don't think at this, like the previous times, you were just dragging me into war against Poland. I'd rather take as much of the land for myself over here rather than give that to Poland. But right, as we're just waiting for the siege over here, I'm just going to go and get a little bit faster speed going. Oh, and there's the Norwegian troops. Is that actually... oh, hey, Santander's got the New World. There's the supply cards. Let me just double check the Norwegian army. No, they don't have any cannons. They do have... oh, they got a bit of artillery over here. That's... oh, that's probably going to go to Copenhagen. Yeah, that's seizing down Copenhagen. Right, and we call out one of the enemy ships. Oh, wait, no. Scania's down there, while Norway is actually helping here with the siege. So we get +1 from the cannons. Oh, that's handy. And we gain Copenhagen. Excellent. And the funny portion is that this might actually... oh, pike and shot in Bologna. Okay. Need to start doing some manual trades again to bring those things in a bit faster. And that is another... okay, that's a third cousin. I'm not going to worry about the third cousins. So, no, he seems to not have flipped this... oh, never mind. Oh! Okay, so Norway took a bit of land over here. Let's actually close that. Norway took quite a bit of land. We got ourselves a port over here. Well, you know what? We're also getting probably a bit of money, but nothing massive. Well, let's go out and get the fleets back together. Now, to be fair, we're not too far from getting the... what's it, I call it? The... oh, slow negotiations. Well, that's not good. Annexation of Scania will be soon done, so that's what I was thinking. Let's disband the levies. Don't have a massive army right now. Also, now that we are... oh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh! I forgot that we had a lot larger army than... okay. Wait, did we capture some? We must have captured some. No? No, we haven't. The camp followers we could definitely upgrade. Well, let's just get these into, I suppose, Kalmar first. Get the ships there as well. Oh, and also, right, let's go out and get the fort maintenance down so we can save up a little bit of money there. Unprofitable trade for salt from Lund. I guess, yeah, that's not really making money. We'll reduce that I guess fully. Oh, and actually, where could we... So Bologna would probably be down here in... Actually, I don't know. I know it's somewhere around here. So it might be Venezia. I don't know if we can import anything from Venezia, though. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and activate the auto trade over here, put in like 7. So we'll see if that starts making us a decent bit of money. It might. But it's not, of course, guaranteed. Right, let's go ahead and merge these fleets. So we've got the one transport in here. A lot of light ships and whatnot. Actually, we might want to redo the formation slightly. Put the transport into the reserves, and then galleys into the middle. Actually, I did realize that we... Oh yeah, we do have 8 over there. Oh, well, it's probably good enough. So we can go and send this back to patrolling the seas. Preferably the way off to Finland is the one we want to focus on. Oh, and the fleet took a bit of attrition there. Wait, is it actually taking attrition? Oh, it is? Oh, wow, okay. I think we might have... This might be the bug happening again. What we'll do is we'll just quickly repair and see if it repeats. If it does, then I may need to do a quick little reboot. Well, first we'll repair the ships, though. I mean, it is winter over here, so that might be part of the reason, but we still actually have a lot of the trades inactive. Maybe there just isn't a whole lot of things to import, quite frankly, to make enough money. I guess what we could... Oh. I guess what we could do is just open up these... Oh, wow, okay, so this just cancelled a whole lot of the trades. You know what? I guess we'll go and increase this a bit further. I just still want to keep it a little bit, but let's actually... I mean, the gold would be nice. There's not that much gold available in Prague. Krakow's got a bit of a similar problem. There's a lot of silver available in Prague, so we could maybe import some of that. I guess we'll let the automation take care of it a little bit. But it's just, we kind of need to get a lot more money right now. So, are these ships prepared? Almost. We'll wait for one more month. And we'll have a look at if this is actually... Also, I guess the control in Uppsala, Oakland rather, that is maxed out now, so let's go ahead and move that around. Do a little bit in Finland so we can get a slightly higher control there. It means that assimilation might be slightly better. Now, actually, let's take a quick look at the proximity. So there is already a decent proximity. Well, 30%. 23 in Helsinki, and then a little bit along the coastlines over here. We might want to go ahead and build up the town up here at some point in Zhatelier. The problem is we don't have the money for that, and we're going to build the garden before that anyway. But we are also going to get Scania probably annexed. Oh, we got delayed a little bit. Ah, I see. Did they build another town? No? Oh, it's the slow negotiations. That's what's happening there. Right. So another ship repaired. They are. Alright, let's see if it takes attrition again or not. It does. Okay, so we're going to have to take the quick little reboot over here. I'll be back in a moment. And we're back. So let's take a quick double check if it actually fixed it. Okay, it seems to have fixed the issue now. Good. Right. Let's just go ahead and repair the ships, and then we'll get these back on track. We could... Oh. No, we're not going to go and be completely independent of the Pope right now. I think we tried that already enough, and it's not a good idea. Oh. Right, our niece has come of age. Right, let's... Oh, can we actually get a royal marriage? No. In theory, yes. In practice, no. So I guess we'll just keep on getting some young courtiers married off so we can at least get that. So we've got a lot of trade capacity still unused. I think, first of all, so we've got quite a bit of these things in here. I'm just going to go ahead and increase the silver imports at least a little bit. But also, let's have a look at the population needs. I guess we could import a little bit of fruits. And then food imports, there's also some more honey. Oh, that actually reminds me. We were supposed to give some of the land over here to Estonia, weren't we? Let's go and deal with that real quick, shall we? Now that we're no longer at war, we can actually do that. So we'll cede that province, and we'll cede that province, and I think we'll probably cede that province as well. There we go. So that leaves them with a decent bit of stuff, I suppose. Right, and the trades are still... Actually, can we... I don't remember... I don't know if I can actually easily see that. Ah, okay, so we could, in theory, start importing stuff from Venezia. I guess, but I'm not entirely sure how well that would... Well, like, actually, what do they have in abundance there? Something that would... Ooh, actually, they've got a lot of salt. And I believe we had a bit of a lack of salt, didn't we? Or at least we used to. Well, maybe we don't have right now. Because the easiest way to see that is search for salt. We actually got a bit of surplus right now. Ooh. Are we importing so much? Yes, there's a whole lot of imports of salt. We don't produce any salt. But I suppose, yeah, that's not really something that we need. Alright then. Let's have a look at the other options then. Venezia, what else do you have? You've got a lot of wheat. Quite a bit of wool, livestock. We've got some mercury. Ooh. That could be useful. It's not going to be necessarily a whole lot, but hey, that could still be useful. So let's go ahead and search for mercury then. We only need a little bit. Burgers are importing slightly. So basically what I want to do is, let's see, can we import from... Oh no, we don't have the range for that, never mind. We do have a range for Burgos though. I don't know, well, Burgos does a little bit. I guess we could go ahead and import just a tiny bit from there. Get that one. So we'll start importing at least the New World. And then institution that is. And then I suppose we could also go ahead and export a little bit more of that. I guess we'll just go ahead and put in the rest of this to the automated trade for now. So hopefully we'll start making a lot more money. We're currently making 15, almost 16 ducats. Ooh, and there we go, crossbowmen. And we gained another core up here in the north. Still got a bit of competition with the... Oh! Norwegians are trying to colonize in here. Good news is that we've got a bit of head start on most of that. But maybe not quite sufficient. I do have the new farmer thing that I could do with my... Actually, what are we... We're currently still trying to assimilate in Vibor's land. How's the... Oh, yeah, there's still Karelians in here. Although the number of Karelians is... Well, percentage-wise, it's getting better. So we can actually get cores on the rest of these. There's also the Tavastians over here, which we still need to deal with. How's the... I guess the control over here is... it's pretty low here. And I'm going to guess the proximity hasn't really improved too much either. No. But now we've got the ships over here. Have they repaired? They have. Right, let's put that back to patrolling the seas. Right, off you go. So we can hopefully get the naval presence back to 100%, or at least over 90% in here. Oh, and that is another... Okay, that's a third cousin. That can be. Ooh, we got now the money to get that Royal Garden then, shall we? So that's going to save us a lot of money in the long run by not having to spend... Oh! Right, that's one colony done. I could potentially start a colony up here already. Unfortunately, we don't have the money for that yet. It's going to take a few more months, but at least we could get some more colonies in here, preventing Norway from taking too much. Because at this point, the competition is on of who's going to get enough of the areas needed, quite frankly. And the colonies over here, so they've got 14%, we've got 51% over here. Oh, Russian merchants. Burger trade capacity plus 25%. I mean, that's not actually a bad thing. No extra benefits of that. Oh, actually, 20% trade advantage is also not bad. We'll take that one. And also, now that we've got money, I could probably go ahead and get a little bit of... I think Norway probably likes us, right? Oh, but there's no burgers there. Where else do they have towns along here? Stavanger. Let's build a trade office there, so we can start making, maybe bringing a bit more, or doing a bit of more trade through there and get some nice profits. And also start just kind of spreading out our influence, quite frankly. So, do we have room for more ships? I believe we probably do. Oh yeah, we could have another 7 without a problem. Well, I suppose in that case we might want to just go ahead and get another light ship, quite frankly. Although, no, we can't afford that yet. We'll wait for 1 month, and then we'll start building another bark. And then after that, we'll start building things that actually make us money again. Because right now, income isn't all that great. It's not the worst that it could be, but it's definitely not great. So we'll get that ship underway. Do we actually... We've got the protected harbour, we've got a dock, and we've got a wharf in here. So that's already kind of the trifecta. Now, one of the things that we could still do is get some coastal forts or whatnot in here to improve the presence even further. But it is... I guess that fleet is going to start heading out soon into other areas because the presence is going to be soon 90%. And that's usually when they shift to the next location, if there's multiple locations to go to. Of course, it does also have an impact on not just that one location, but that sea province in general. So these areas are actually pretty... Oh, Hanseatic Lee's got a bit of presence there, huh? Good to know. Right, so we do actually have the army in here. Let's go and get this one back to Stockholm for now. And also, we probably don't need that notification or that notification. We've got quite a few truces. 4 years to the Teutons and Livonia truce ending. Also, Hansa was... Were they actually part of that? I guess they maybe were. Novgorod might become a form of coalition against us. It's not necessarily too likely, but they might. So overall, we're actually still making a decent amount of money. Oh, we do have a lot of diplomats. Right, let me have a look. Are we able to ask for money by chance? No. We could try to maybe curry some favors. Can't do that with Norway. I guess, how much do we have with Bohemia? I don't think we have a whole lot. I guess what we could do is, have a look at the favor. Oh, Teutons we got plenty. Hansa we got okay, I guess. Yeah, let's get a little bit more with Bohemia. We do have a royal marriage with them. One way, shape or form. Right, but the troops have at least arrived. We might also want to start extending the road network. So also start building a bit of roads in Finland, quite frankly, because that would also help a lot. But I think right now, to get some more money, we might actually want to go ahead and build up some more RGOs. Let's make sure that it's not limited to just Stockholm. The Finland still has a lack of laborers, so it's probably not worth expanding there. The marble could be providing... Ooh, actually, Avesta is also not bad. Now we'll build one more there, so get a bit more iron. And Norrköping would still be pretty darn good for a bit more wool, so we'll get that one. So those two should give us a decent bit of extra throughput, and also it makes a lot of the productions on our urban things notably better. Oh, right, we're still building spy network. We don't need spy network in Teutons anymore. Right, so that's going to free up a bit more diplomats. Well, Norway's building a whole lot of things there. So Norway's actually doing pretty good for their economy. So what do we have? We've got 0.3 that is not being used. Okay, a little bit more fruits. And a little bit more honey. So there we go. At least all the trade is now used. Oh, right. And we dodge for the winter, right? No? Why did we go in here? Wait, no. We are still in the sea zone. Never mind. Merchant shipwreck. Oh, dear. That's too bad. Okay, yeah. Now it's moving away. Oh, right. So it's trying to keep the stuff, presence over there. But over here, then it drops below 90. And then the ships move back in here. Okay, that's probably what's happening. Hey, mending threshold. Oh, and we got some hostile... Falcon Fjord. Where the heck is that? Oh, right. Near the trade office over here. Right, we might also want to go ahead and... Let's see. Uppsala, we've got plenty of capacity in there. So is there anything that would make a lot... Well, the paper wrecker wouldn't be too bad. Gunsmith's also not terrible. Or the weaponsmith. Spinner's Guild could be useful. Brewery, actually, since we do produce wheat in here, that could be somewhat useful. Or just another marketplace for a bit more trading. I think I'm going to go and get the... actually, let's see. So, the Tailor's Guild, what's the problem in there? Oh, it's the cloth price is high. So, let's get a Spinner's Guild there. That's going to hopefully help a little bit. And then, in Nyköping, we could also build something. Let's see. Tannery would be okay. I guess that would be the highest profit of those available. So, we'll get that underway. That's a bit more money producing or profiting buildings. How's the colonies looking like in here? So, oh, that's 60% for them. We've got 81% over here, so they will probably take that one location there. Now, the problem is I can't actually seize lands from them, can I? No, I could start annexing, but that would take still up until 1800s. That's not going to happen. Although, what we can do, I probably should do, is we could try to change the policy to from swift to rapid unification of crowns. And since we are the bigger one, we can actually just say that, okay, this is how the law is going to be. And they can't, like, they can try to say no, but they won't be able to stop that. And then it's at least going to be reducing, I don't know, maybe... Well, it's at least another 10 years off that, but it's also going to be a bit faster annexation. So I don't know the exact numbers. Okay, so we've got about half a point over here available. Let's just go ahead and increase the... Actually, we're not important. Okay, hold on a minute. Get that silver coming in from Prague. That should be pretty decent money. At least in theory. Oh, there we go. There's another ship underway. Merchant fractures. So for 46 ducats we get 2 points, or 2.5 stability. Or for 5 prestige we get some legitimacy. I mean, that would max out legitimacy again. That would save us a lot of money. You know what? Free trade is the future. We'll go with that. Because the bark has been built. And it has joined the fleet. We've got some Diplo actions available. I don't suppose... No, we still can't take it. Or get money. Now, to be fair, what we could do... We don't have truce with Novgorod right now. I don't know if I really want to go in there currently, though. Other option, I suppose we've got a truce with Denmark, so we can't go there for the time being. We can't go into Livonia or Teutons. There is, of course, Lithuania. Who's Lithuania allied to? And are they Catholic now? They are Catholic. They do not have allies, though. Oh, they're annexing one of their vassals. Right, that makes sense. I mean, they are probably very strong compared to... Well, actually... They themselves might not be that strong, but yeah, they would now outnumber us to some degree. Of course, we could increase our army size a little bit further. It's actually still... How much can we have? Oh, we could, yeah, almost triple our army. We've got the manpower for it, we just don't have the money for it, really. And I think what we should rather do is just keep on building things that make us money. Let's get some more tools production, for example. Also, how is the proximity looking like these days? Oh, yeah, it's looking decent along here. Already almost 30% along the coastline here. We might be getting... Well, it's still pretty bad up here, actually. Maybe the next thing that we should do is save up money for another town. Like Zhatelier over here to get a little bit more presence for the coastline, like heading north. Our nephew is of age. Alright then. Can we get a royal marriage? No. Well, let's marry a noble then. Ooh, she's actually pretty good. Let's see. No, I can't get the money. I suppose Teutons, we've still got a truce, so that's probably one of the reasons why they can't give us money. And also, we might have asked money somewhat recently, so that would be another reason. Let's curse some more favors, I think. Let's see. We're already getting some from Bohemia. That's about it. I mean, we could probably try to get some favors from England, although that might not be hugely profitable, but or we might not be able to get a whole lot in there. Oh, and right, the war still between England and France raging on. The 100 Years' War has ended already, mind you. Oh, that's a bit of trade capacity. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to stop the auto trade and just... Oh, right. Medicaments from Stockholm market... Oh, we ran out of medicaments. Okay. Well, we can drop that one then. I guess we got... Oh, there's a bit of Riga in here. Ah, that might be part of the reason. Let's see. So, yeah, we've got 1 point. I guess we'll just increase the... Let me just double check. How's the silver situation? It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll just increase the silver import. That should be somewhat profitable. Oh, and we got Riksdag. Oh, and Jokkmokk is now ours. There we go. Oh, and yeah, Norway's taking a bit of land in here. And they're probably going to be taking that as well. We haven't still gotten... Well, we'll soon have that, and we'll probably get that one. But, like, this is infuriating in a bit, or in a little bit, because it's just not able to get that area quickly enough. But anyway, Riksdag. In Stockholm, let's see, what do we have? Option shipbuilding facilities? Ooh, a lot of docks for... Well, it would cost us money. Honestly, more docks would be nice. And it, of course, it's half price for building these with the parliament. So that's definitely not too bad. There's a cathedral, member of burghers or clergy. Increased ties to subjects, so reducing liberty desire. But get a little bit more subject income while the debate is going on. But I think, honestly, the shipbuilding facility is the way to go in this case here. Outward look. We lose a bit of legitimacy. Let me actually have a look at the values. So there's the outward and inward. I don't really remember. Also, inward increases the ground power slightly. Yeah, it'd be 25% boost there. Increase the cultural tradition, monthly control. Well, that's the outward then. Cultural tradition goes down, power protection goes up, antagonism goes down. Well, antagonism language influence goes down. Diplo capacity goes up, and monthly migration. Ooh. I think going outward is actually fine for us, if we want to colonize faster. So, outward look. We'll go for that one. I mean, sure, we might not have quite enough control, or quite as much control then. There's tax exemption. I don't really want to do that. Support free subjects. That would be okay. Is that going to be enough, though? No, that's going to be just slightly too little. I guess we're going to improve relations with Brabant. We'll take that one on. There we go. So we'll get... oh, and we're getting the counting house research, I believe. Yes, indeed. Now, those are quite expensive. We might need to save up for some of those. But those can also help a lot in gaining control in places. Now, to be fair, Uppsala is already pretty good control, so I don't think we necessarily need to build it there. Something like Linköping, for example, could be useful. Maybe Visby. Things of that nature. Oh, and of course, we've got such a huge amount of diplomats right now, so that we could actually go ahead and reduce the diplo spending. Because, yeah, we got the garden now, I believe. Actually, we can probably just go all the way down. Yeah, we still got plenty. Alright, well, that saves us money. But with that, we are unfortunately out of time with this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Next time, bye-bye.